So as it stands, the challengers have lost one brain from the final round, whilst the Eggheads have lost no brains. The next subject is science. Where's the scientist on your team? Among the solicitors.
Do you want to go for that, or do you want me to go for it?
Don't think we've got one.
I think maybe Heather.
I think
Yeah.
Heather.
Yeah.
Not me to
think
Heather?
Heather.
Okay, which egghead, Heather? Can't be CJ, obviously.
Gosh, you're brainy on science. Judith?
No, sorry, Judith.
Judith?
Yeah, I think,
Yeah. Go for Judith.
Judith, science again. You're having a
Again,
run on
I'm having a
science.
big run on science.
Oh, yeah.
And it's quite successful so far, isn't it?
Yeah,
You're
isn't
doing
it?
really
Always
well.
a mistake to say that.
Okay, so Heather from Law Unto Themselves versus Judith from the Eggheads on science. And to ensure there's no conferring, please go to the question room. Heather, you are the newest recruit to this firm of solicitors, I gather?
I am, yes.
And are you enjoying it?
Yes, I really am, yeah.
I suppose you can't say no, can you?
No, they're looking after me.
But they are in a beautiful part of the country.
Yeah, because we moved down from Derby, so it's like a city, and now I'm in the country, so it's lovely.
Okay, Heather, so 3 multiple choice questions on science, and you can choose the first or the second set.
I'll go first, please, Jeremy.
Here we go, Heather. Good luck to you. A creature described as hispid is covered in what? Scales, feathers, or bristles?
Ooh, hispid. I'm going to go for scales. I don't know why, but something's drawing me to scales.
Judith, you're good on this kind of question.
Well, I'm not sure either. I think it might be bristles, though.
Bristles is the right answer. Difficult one to guess. Bad luck. Judith, your question. To take the lead, what is the surface area in centimetres squared of a cube whose edges are 4 centimetres in length? 64, 80, or 96?
1, 2, 3, 20. I think there might be 16 sides to measure. Say it's 64.
Okay, where do we start here?
1, 2, 3.
It's wrong anyway, but
5,
I think the
6.
point is that there are 6 surfaces, and each surface is 4 by 4, which is 16. So, Barry, it's 6 times 16.
Yes, six faces on the cube.
Oh, well,
6
there
times
you are.
16 is 96. Sorry, Judith, but it
Give
was
me a
lovely.
calculator and I would have been all right.
Okay, your second question, Heather. You've got a chance to steal a march on Judith. In what state does the chemical element barium exist at room temperature? Is it solid, liquid, or gas?
Barium. I don't think it's gas. Oh, or is it? Solid barium. I think it could be solid. I'm going to go for solid.
See if your team knows.
We were on liquid, I think.
Yeah.
They think it's liquid, but you're right, Heather. It's solid. Well done. So, point to Heather. Back to you, Judith. In which part of the human body is the ischium found? Is it the knee, the hip, or the shoulder?
Could you spell it, please?
ISCHIUM.
Dear me. Which is the most complicated bit? I think it might be in the knee.
Because that's complicated.
Well, it's more complicated than hip and shoulder.
Okay. Who wants to help out here?
Hip.
It's in the hip anyway, Judith.
Oh, is it? I'm not doing too well. I knew you'd jinx it, Jeremy.
I didn't. Well, I was just
Your
saying.
fault again.
I just said you've done really well on science recently.
I'm boiling up.
Okay, Heather, if you get this right, you've knocked out Judith, and she'll come back and be really cross with me. A neutron probe is a device normally used by geographers and farmers to detect the amount of what in soil? Water, nitrates, or calcium carbonate?
I don't think it's water. Definitely going to rule out water. I'm going to go for nitrates. I know nitrates are very important in soil, so I'm going to go for nitrates.
It's actually water.
Oh, it is
funnily
water.
enough.
Oh,
Yeah,
gosh.
simple as that.
I thought it was a divining rod.
That's the old style technique, I think. Judith, your question. If you get this wrong, you are... I don't even want to say it. The Carboniferous period, lasting from approximately 360 million to 290 million years ago, was part of which geological era? Was it the Paleozoic, the Mesozoic, or the Cenozoic?
I don't think it's a Paleozoic because that's very much that's further back. I just feel I'm completely and utterly jinxed today. A Cenozoic.
The answer is Paleozoic, Judith.
Oh, the one I ruled out.
Well, we praise you for your brilliant work in science rounds, and it's.
Yeah, thanks
I'm
so
afraid
much.
it's come undone in
Thanks
a
a lot,
terrible
Jeremy.
way.
You've done it again. That's all I can
It
tell
was
you.
just a glancing compliment.
No,
that's
you've
all.
got magical powers. Jinx.
Heather, well done. You're in the final round. You've knocked
Thank
Judith
you.
out, so your team are pulling back a bit here. Please, both of you, come back and rejoin your teammates. I feel bad, Judith.
I'm so glad.
I
You
want to
ought to.
apologise. After the history incident,
Yeah.
where
I haven't learned.
Well, I praised the fact that you'd got all the questions right for ages, and then you got none of them right, and that was a disaster.
Yes.
And I've done it again.
Yes, you have.
Well, I didn't mean to.
Well, I'm sure you didn't. And don't do it a third time.
Yeah, you're right, I won't. So as it stands, the challengers have lost one brain from the final round, and the Eggheads have lost one brain as well. And the next subject for you is geography. Who would like this?